Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Paradox Runs. We are going to say no. I say no to BCDD20T nonsense. We're just going to have a standard run as the Paradox, as standard as we get here. We start with the golden pilot pistol as the pilot. I enjoyed that BCDD20T run on the last run. I just wish that I didn't go and fight the old king on that one, because that really... Let's see what we got. Alien sidearm, fucking lovely. That really... Well, I mean, let's be honest, that really screwed the pooch on the run. We had to use 2 items that replenished our health on one boss fight. It was definitely not worth it. If we do more BCDD20T runs in the future, and I see no reason why we wouldn't, I'm just gonna have to go back to my old meta of just skipping the old king floor. Skip to the Abbey, do not get the old crest, or if you get the old crest for free, you get it for free, but don't worry about actually, depositing it, because the old king fight, the Abbey floor, is a big trap in BCDD20T. You do it, you think to yourself, oh, I'm strong enough, I can survive it, and then you just get effed. I don't want to get effed, I want to F the game, but I can't F the old king, he's old. Sorry, I had a cough. I ate a sandwich before I started the stream here. I was tempted, before I started my Enter the Gungeon recording here, to actually, by the way, I have no idea what my starting item is, I didn't look. I was tempted to set up a new chair that was just delivered to me earlier today. So I have a giant box in the middle of my room that is just waiting for me to open it up, rip out the insides, and set up a brand spanking new office chair so I can sit my pretty little behind on it and not be using this garbage metal chair that I've been using for like the past 6 months because my other chair broke. So I'm excited. However, I will also say I'm a little bit nervous because, yes, it is probably the cheapest chair that I could find on Amazon.com that had all of the features that I wanted from a chair. Yes, the spelling mistakes on the advertisement for the chair that was on the product page for the chair left me feeling a little bit worried that maybe it was not going to be the highest quality. But that's still not as bad as... So I also bought myself, as like a belated Christmas present to myself, a pair of Bluetooth earphones. And for some reason, you know how on Amazon there is a, people who bought this also bought this little advertisement, which is smart because, sometimes you actually do need something that you don't realize that you need. Like, they also bought this tool for assembling your chair or some bullshit like that. But I bought myself some earphones, and in the people also bought this section, it said people also bought Huggies brand diapers. I couldn't figure out the connection between Bluetooth earphones and diapers. I couldn't do it. I struggled to try to find a connection between these two things. But apparently somewhere out there's a brand of Bluetooth earphones that most people who buy these earphones also buy diapers. Go figure. What is my item? Utility belt. Oh, I should have realized we had 420 ammo. Blaze it. But the chair, on the other hand, I'm hoping is going to provide me with a nice experience for my behind. And I hope it'll be easy to put together. I'll have to do that later, though. I didn't have time to do it before I started my standard recording session time here, so I just wanted to, I guess, just do it later. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty easy attack to avoid from Gatling Gull whenever Gatling Gull just fires into a wall forever. And people say Gatling Gull is hard. I used to think that the best way of handling this Gatling Gull fight was to actually be on the other side of the water. I think that still might be true if this is not turbo mode, but in turbo mode, you just gotta be up in tight. Be up in tight inside that gull's behind. Chair or no chair. I like it. Plenty of keys. Let's open up everything on this floor. I don't care if we... Ooh, baby turtles. I don't care if we get a good item or a bad item. I just want items. As usual, I want quantity over quality early. We'll worry about the quality later. I can even buy the blast helmet. Hell yeah. So we're done. Let's get the hell out of here. Go down to the oubliette. We'll have one extra key. And we got little turtles. Little turtles. Diapers are for when you shit yourself after hearing the sea dragons roar. I guess maybe it's, you know, those headphones, they're so good that they hit the brown note and just cause you to crap your pants. You know, Mythbusters, they didn't necessarily, this is the worst gun to be using for the situation, they didn't necessarily myth bust that the brown note doesn't exist because, you know, some of the crew from their show were starting to exhibit distressed symptoms from experiencing extremely low frequency vibrations. I do like that it one-hit kills the bulletkins, though, but I hate that the main projectile doesn't cause any poison creep. Because, like, if I hit an enemy directly, they're not getting poisoned at all, huh? That seems pretty inefficient, but oh well. What's also inefficient is that I am just poisoning the entire room. But I don't know, we'll use Trash Cannon, we'll use Alien Sidearm, Charge Shot version for a little while. Yes, turtles. Murder these blobs. Okay. I'm not late, I stream exactly when I mean to. Oh god. I did, however, almost just get screwed over by no one except myself. I do not want to get poisoned and take some damage. We've had a pretty good run recently. I can probably no-hit normal mode without turbo mode? Oh, hell no. I've done a normal mode run recently. You should go check it out up on youtube.com/AbeClancy. It was not a very good run. I'm so unused to the speed that I take more damage than I should. So don't think for a minute that I would no-hit a turbo mode run. Oh, sorry, a normal mode run. Heck no. I want my turtles to do a little bit more work here, but they're not doing any work. Noodleman, Ned, and Taboit. Hello, welcome. How you guys doing? I know Needleman Ned said hi a little earlier, but I didn't say hi back. But hi, how you doing? I read the chat, even if I don't respond to chat. It's my own prerogative. Oh god. Oh, that's BS. He's bouncing off the turtles. What good are these turtles if they're made of rubber? I do like the turtle army that's slowly approaching these these sewer bulletkins. Sewer bulletkins! Have I really forgotten their names? That they're sewer bulletkins? Sewer bulletkins, help me! And by help the sewer bulletkins, I mean sewer turtles. This might be a nice time to get a bit of an accuracy upgrade. Although, I think, yeah, on the last run that was BCDD20T, we had like 4 accuracy upgrades. So I hate to say it, we're probably not going to get any on this run, but it's still a pretty good run so far. Which I can only say because we haven't taken any damage and for no other reason at all. Sorry, cough, cough. I was about to say, there's probably an enemy stuck up there. Or, you know, maybe if there was a room with tables, there was just gonna be a bulletkin stuck walking around a broken table or something, but I don't know what it is about the barrels. They just love spawning inside of those barrels. Really, it's not that I, oh god, sorry. It's not that I can see into the future, it's just chat is so predictable with the Abe doesn't read chat messages. I am completely unsurprised. I know all. Dum 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 dum. I do, you know, I'm gonna keep using Alien Sidearm for a little while, and I have one specific reason for wanting to keep using it. It's not that it's the item I started with, it's not that it's actually a really good weapon for us right now. I'm gonna use Alien Sidearm because after the second floor, I'm never gonna use this gun ever again. I hate to say it, but, you know, sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. After the second floor, we're gonna hopefully get the flawless, and then this gun is just gonna be so annoying and loud. I really don't want to actually use this gun at that point. What the hell is this? We actually have a synergy. Fight saber trading. I mean, it's a good gun. It's a really good gun. I don't know if it's a gun I want to use a whole bunch, but we got it. I mean, we should probably use it against Blobby Lord. We just picked it up. You know what? Let's do it. It is possibly one of the strongest guns in the game. Maybe the strongest gun. I mean, not literally, of course, but you get so much freaking efficiency out of it. Look at this. I do love knocking the bullets back at enemies and, like, stop hitting yourself. That is pretty awesome. Alright. So we've used... Ooh, wow, there's like no drops here. I guess we got money drops. We've used the Fight Saber. Should we keep using it on this run? Should this just be the Fight Saber run? Well, no, because we already know what this run is going to be. This run is going to be our Alien Sidearm run, at least until the second floor when we get our flawless. This could be a Gun Night run. You want to make it a Gun Night run? If it's a Gun Night run, we have to go to the Abbey. Because we need as much opportunity as possible to get more Gun Night set pieces. So let's put this in there, let's put the trash cannon in. I lied, we're not gonna be using Alien Sidearm. I just don't care. We got Bundle of Wands, that's like infinitely better. Now let's get the hell out of here. I'm prematurely getting rid of the Alien Sidearm because I know it's something that we're not actually gonna be using past this floor. Why not get rid of it now? There you go, that's my reasoning behind it. Hello, Shake the Box, you saw a several car pileup in your rear view mirror today. Is the weather really that bad, or was it just like a really bad driver or someone who was like, I don't know, on drugs and just wanted to, you know, try to rush home? Because I remember once I was, what was it? I was picking someone up from the airport, and it was a day that had a massive snowstorm. The roads were absolutely terrible, and I had to go quite a long distance on the highway to actually get to the airport and to come back. And I remember leaving the airport, I watched my rear view mirror, and out of my rear view mirror, surprisingly hard sentence to say, I saw a car just completely drift off the side of the road and hit a snowbank, and then just like not flip over, but definitely got some air because they just couldn't control themselves. They had absolutely no traction whatsoever. And the friend who I was taking home from the airport, they were very, let's just say, happy that I was safely taking them home on that horrible day. Because it was absolutely awful. Does Abe have 3 Turtle Space friends? So how this item works, Rainbow Zombie Man, is this item gives you 1 per room. So right now we have 4, and then if we finish this room, we'll have 5. If we finish that room, then we'll have 6, etc., etc., etc. The thing is, the turtles can die, and if the turtles die, they don't respawn until you clear a room. So right now we have 4, but we did lose, you know, this turtle here. That may have been the only turtle we lost. I don't think the turtles don't die if they fall into pits or anything like that, but you know, we gotta keep our turtles alive. We gotta stack them up. I do want to like try to let the turtles run into the mimic, because the turtles will just do absurd damage to the mimic. So you know what? Go! I did it! We got the fucking orange! We can hold it? Oh yeah, we have this active item thing. Well, that was pretty sweet. It actually worked. I tossed my turtles into the enemies. Wait a minute. Challenge mode. We were talking about this the other day. I mean, we talk about this like every 2 runs of Gungeon, how cool certain challenge runs could be. Like if they were converted from Binding of Isaac challenge runs. How about a challenge run where you can't do any damage, but you can reload and knock a obstacle into an enemy, and it could just be like a soccer ball, and the reload or the shoot animation or whatever is like a kick, and you just kick the soccer ball into enemies, and that's the only thing that you can do. How would that work? You think that would be good? Do you think that would be okay? I'm gonna keep using the fight saber. This is pretty sweet. I'm enjoying it so far. Wow, 1 more enemy. Man, if those 2 electric rubber bulletkins aren't gonna get me, you know, the 3rd one definitely will. There's a snowstorm happening in Wisconsin right now. It's also just unbelievably cold today. And I don't, you know, I'm not gonna say unbelievably cold, because it's not unbelievably cold. You can probably believe how cold it is, because it's like, I don't know, right now 15 Fahrenheit, but it was really cold today, very windy, so it felt cold, and it's gonna get to 0 Fahrenheit, I think, by this weekend, and there's gonna be snow. Winter advisory warning. It's like, oh, okay, lovely. So it's definitely gonna get cold. You gotta love it. And it's weird because, this past Sunday, it was unbelievably warm. It was nearly 70 degrees in the middle of winter, and then, you know, less than a week later, it's a high of 10. It's a pretty big shift. let's say. So I'm gonna grab that Elder Blank, I'm gonna grab the Lodestone Amulet for pay, for cash. Might want to consider, honestly, stealing the Nod Key and doing the Rat. I mean, if we are trying to get as many pieces of the Gun Knight set as possible, we need as much time as possible, we need the extra items from the Rat fight, ideally. There is one negative to the turtles, which I don't like, and that is that enemies that lose line of sight to you will try to go through the turtles. And I really hate that because it usually ends up meaning that the enemies are less predictable because they try to move closer to you than they otherwise would. Clink! Phase Melter, huh? That's good enough. Do we have any more keys? No. Is there a key in the shop? Almost certainly, yes. Let's buy it immediately. Let's open up this blue chest, because why not? Hopefully it's not an active item, but what other active items are there? There are none. None at all. We've done it. Got the turkey. Turkey's okay. Alright, let's take a look at the fight saber against this boss. Small boss room, what do you think it's gonna be? I heard a pot, which makes me think Amoconda. I'm just gonna wait for the ice to go away. Orange is insanely good. Yeah, I mean, orange would be good if we were on BCDD20T, but I highly doubt that we're gonna get the opportunity to get the healing out of it, so I just popped it for the 1 HP. Do the turtles do anything other than the normal turtle stuff? So the turtles, these turtles just block bullets, they do contact damage to enemies, and that's basically it. But yeah, like if they break line of sight to an enemy, the enemy might walk around the turtles, and it's very awkward. Alright, let's see. Beans up the butt, your stream lagged? Well, I'm sorry. I'm in the Southwest US, says Chase Sky, what is winter? One day you'll get a winter, and there'll be like a millimeter of snow on the ground, and then everyone's gonna crash and burn because no one knows how to actually drive. Go blow up. Got him! Got him! Oh right, Elder Blank. Completely forgot about that item. You like that? Oh, hello. You thought I was gonna get hit there, huh? I know you did. Don't deny it. I know my chat. Wow, wow. Give me more bullets to knock back. We do have one turtle still alive. More snow equals more of a chance Abe gets snowed in equals bonus stream. I hate to break it to you, I'm not getting snowed in. I don't think that's gonna happen. Are we good? There's only one thing left to do. Wait for that to explode and then go buy gun boots. I should have bought them first instead of just stealing the thing because I know I gotta wait a second, but that's okay. Buy gun boots. No, let's buy Holy Grail. We can't afford gun boots, but that's okay. I just want Holy Grail because I think it has better synergies. And I don't actually know that for a fact, but I have to imagine it does have better synergies, right? Make a sacrifice, sure. I'm not gonna use the ability, but let's just go all out on weirdness. All right, let's go, let's do this. Glad I'm not the only one who forgets about really good actives. Yeah, like not using Elder Blank for a little while there. Got him. It's so risky, but I kind of like the ability of, like, in theory, I like the ability of being able to get up close to enemies and then maybe get some healing out of it, because it's so risky. I like that kind of risk reward in games like this. But I hardly ever find a situation when it's useful, because, at least for me, if I find myself in a situation when I'm low on HP, the last thing I want to be is risky. Because in all likelihood, being risky is what got me in that problem in the first place. How am I going to be low on HP? Oh, I took 1 billion hits of spice and I only have 1 heart now. You know, that's how it's going to happen to me. Wow. Oh, I gotta turn off my heater. Feet are freaking warm. Later. Choo 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 choo. Oh, I really should have waited 1 more second. I could have knocked those shots back. Turtles. I guess there is a benefit to having the turtles break line of sight with an enemy, and they're not going to shoot you. At least not immediately. Will Tafty says, I lived in New Mexico for a long time, had little to no snow each year, but celebrated a lot when it did come around. I can understand that. There's nothing wrong with snow. Snow's great. It's fun. Unfortunately, also means that no one can drive. Is there a limit to how many turrets the Anaconda can eat? No! For Dracula, the Anaconda can eat an infinite number of turrets, because the turrets spawn on 2 different criteria. One is damage, but the other one is time. So if you just kind of wait long enough, then just an infinite number of those turrets will spawn. You know what? This is not the right direction. Lovely. I went this way because I wanted to knock that priest into a pit, and I was successful. But in the wrong direction. All right, let's make sure we actually do this properly. Use Elder Blank. Keep our blanks. Okay, synergy. Use our blank to open the secret rooms. Use our big blank in order to flawless the Old King. Because if we can flawless the Old King, we're gonna be happy. We're gonna be happy little boys. Okay, goodbye. They are all dead. I don't really want anything from here. We could steal another item if we really wanted to. You know what, actually? There is a bit of a synergy between... What the hell? Between the Fight Saber and the passive ability that lets us steal health from enemies that are, you know, glowing. And the small synergy here is that by reloading the Fight Saber, enemies can't really do anything to us because we just push them back. I took damage because, you know what? I hate to say it, but that makes sense, because when the red mage is doing the summoning, they're actually immune to knockback. It actually does make sense. Okay, I mean, we did take damage immediately in the next room, but it's okay. I do feel a little bit cheesed off that counted as damage against that red mage, though, because, I mean, I wanted to knock him into the pit. I thought that was gonna be a book, but that's okay. At least now we can stop worrying about any sort of like a no-hit, because we've bunged it up, and now we're just being super aggressive on reloading and trying to knock enemies into pits, which I kind of like the idea of. As you no doubt can imagine. Got him. I don't know how I got him, but I got him. Beans Up the Butt says, my teacher has a Twitch account and I spent a couple of hours trying to find out what it is. I agree with chat, maybe I'm your teacher. John, you're supposed to be studying math. You've got a test coming up soon. You can't afford to not study. Whatever, fuck it, Fight Saber it is. I don't know, let's just cheese the hell out of it. Fight Saber all day, every day. Yeah, go ahead. Give me more bullets to knock back at you, you son of a gun. Fight Saber has to be like the strongest gun in the game, right? Like, just from the perspective of winning, not from the perspective of damage. Unless you're like me and you want to try to get up close to the enemies to knock them into pits. Then it's probably not the most effective. That's an interesting little 1-2 combo. You don't see that often. From Mr. Old of the King. Don't even... Who needs to use blanks? With a synergy, with Elder Blank? Is this the synergy that gives you Guan Stones? Bullet Kiln, I think it is. Maybe it's the synergy that, oh, no, you, oh, it was behind the chest. Maybe this is just one of those synergies that gives you more damage. And honestly, I would be perfectly happy with the synergy that just gave me a little bit more damage. Fine. Do we want Lament Configurum? I'm gonna say no. We get a lot of Lament Configurum these days. And by a lot, I mean, I actually feel like we haven't. I feel like a lot of times I see Lament Configurum and I say to myself, you know what? No. No, not today. But then when we actually do find it on a run like this, it's like, we didn't, get it on the first floor. I don't want to pick it up now. That is not the item I thought I had. Gotcha. Is Turkey an anti-synergy? Say if you shoot 2 times and reloaded, would the Turkey block your next reload? Would the Turkey block my next reload? Turkey doesn't do anything like what you're thinking. This is not the right gun. Turkey doesn't stop you from firing at all. Turkey just gives you ammo back. But it doesn't give you ammo in your gun, it just gives you raw ammo, raw numbers. Is what it gives you. Turkey is one of the coolest familiars because it's just beneficial. You get your ammo back. You get more ammo. Yoink. I don't know why I keep turning on my heater only to turn it off 2 seconds later. I have a bad habit regarding that. That was such bad damage. What am I doing? We should be using Fight Saber, not Luxon Cannon. Who needs Luxon Cannon? You got a Fight Saber. Without dodge rolling? Yeah, sure, here. How do you like them apples? Did it. Ho ho ho. We got the anvilin. What do you think this synergy is with this? Heavy metal. Oh, it's probably just more damage. And here I was thinking it would be something fun. I guess more damage is fun. We should probably fight the boss right now, but I don't want a gun. I want to open up chests and get more passives. That's what I want on 90% of my runs, just more passives. Except for the, like, 2 runs in which I just completely run out of ammo, and then I just like, okay, you know what, I'll take another gun. That was pretty sweet. I couldn't tell which one was the real one. Oh no, the turtles. 3 made it through. I got 3 turtles from that room. No, for Dacula, the turkey doesn't give you ammo immediately. You know, it gives you ammo in your back pocket. It doesn't put the ammo in your gun. It doesn't drop it in your mag. You still gotta press the reload button for you to get that ammo back. Why did my gun change? Must have accidentally mouse wheeled it up. Is this a clone run? Asks Night Dew. It is not a clone run. I wouldn't mind getting the clone. I would totally clone. And then on our loop, maybe, what would we use on our loop? I don't know, Luxem Cannon? I'm not even really using the Fight Saber for its Fight Saber effect that much. Like, I'm just walking into a room and it's like, alright, I'm just gonna shoot all you guys until you're dead. Pop a blank, shoot them. We're good. Gotcha. Could you farm HP on the Killithids if you let him reproduce when you have Blood Shrine? You know, that's a pretty good question. I don't think so, but I only say that because I have an impression that they will only regenerate a few times, but they might very well regenerate infinitely. Like, what happens on the skeletons that get raised by the necromancers? Do they get raised infinitely? Do the necromancers just stop after a while? Because that's another enemy that you could theoretically go infinite on. They have a lot of HP. They're relatively straightforward to dodge when they're firing their lasers. You could just farm HP out of the skeletons, right? So maybe that's an... Ooh, right, I completely forgot about this. So maybe that's an enemy that you could just go infinite on. I think some of the confusion with that, you know, if it gives you ammo directly or not, is because when you pick up an ammo drop, it does give you the ammo directly. It goes directly into your gun, because it kind of acts as a reload as well, for some reason. Yeah, keep shooting. Let's see how well that works for you. Well, unfortunately, this piece of garbage decided to go down into the ground. But we got him. It's much funnier to bonk them into pits. It is funny to bonk them into the pits, and let's be honest, that's why I'm doing it. I mean, it's a pretty good strategy. I'm saving a lot of ammo. But also, who doesn't love bonking an enemy into the pit? And as Wayne June said in the hit 2098 game Dorcas Dungeon, send them back to the pit. I should buy a key. You know, we don't need to buy a key. We're gonna get 2 on the next floor. So let's go to the rat. Check him out, say hi, waste a couple of blanks. Rat fight in the year of the rat. Holy hell, you're right. Give me a secret when I blank in the blank room. I want secrets in my secrets, like the tree past Blighttown in Dark Souls 1 that leads to the Dragon Covenant. I forget the name of it, that weird tree. But I always remember it, because it's a secret behind a secret behind a secret, which is just kind of hilarious. Nah, this is better. Yeah! Burner. I have so many guns I'm not using. You think I would be using some of my other weapons at this point, but why? You have contact immunity? You're right, I should have just done that with the, Alright, let's say I could have done that with those enemies that, that rush you down, but I guess there's no real reason to, huh? Like, if I have contact immunity, why not just shoot him with the guitar? Question. What happens if you find a skeleton, and I would have tested this had I had the opportunity, honestly, just to test it. What happens if you have a skeleton, and he has the red outline, and you knock him down into his skull state, and you let him get back up, and then you knock him down, and then you let him get back up, and then you knock him down, but he gets up again. Ain't anybody gonna keep him down, but you keep knocking him down to heal off of him. Would you get infinite HP from that? Is that how that works? Oh, what? How the fuck did I get hit from that? I was reloading. I guess he spawned the bullets inside me and the reload didn't count or something. I don't know. I feel like I should have, you know, reflected those projectiles back somehow. I guess not. You can only get him into his skull form twice, then he just dies. I'll be honest, that sounds like a pretty good thing, because I've had it in the past where I have actually been unable to kill those skeletons. In particular, I'm reminded of a run. I believe it was. Oh, right, you can't reflect that. I believe it was a DD20 mode run. Right, can't deflect that. Maybe it wasn't though. And I was trying to kill skeletons. Oh, you know what it was? I remember what it was. It was a gun game. It was, I bet you can't defeat this room using only this clob. And there was a skeleton and I couldn't kill him because I was just using the clob over and over again and the clob wasn't doing enough damage. I remember now. It took me a minute. I figured it out. My memory came back to me. If I just wait here long enough, are we good? I love these guys trying to get me, trying to like bite my ankles, and I'm just like reloading. No. Get away. No. Shoot! Shoot yourself. Black Hat NL, hello, welcome. How you doing? Still playing Gungeon? Absolutely. I've been playing Gungeon for the last 6 months, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no breaks. Exclamation mark uptime. Also, long time no see. A backpack. Completely unnecessary. I hate that 2/3 of the rat fight is references, says Night Dew. I mean, Enter the Gungeon is itself just references to other games and media properties. That's their whole shtick. It's basically just a giant pun game. Ooh, I missed. A little early on that one. I don't miss that often. That I miss all the damn time. Ooh, the exotic. I like that. We'll be able to see what's inside all of our chests. Does it work on the rat chests? I don't know if it works on the rat chests. We'll figure it out, though. I guess this is kind of turning into an everything run, huh? You're waiting for a Punch-Out blindfold? I've already done one of those, Dino Caden. I kind of don't want to do another one. Sack, cheese, boots, and gun. Oh. Okay. A little late on my reload. Get in the corner. No, get in the corner. Thank you. Doink. Okay, let's take some ammo. I guess we got shot, so we don't need to get too much ammo from this. I yield! No, you're gonna die. You should have yielded yesterday. You should have yielded when you got up this morning. You should have said, you know what, today is just not my day as the rat, the king of the Gungeon. More like the dung gin. That's right, I'm calling him the king of shit. Let's get rid of the bow. Let's get rid of the... I don't know, Betrayer's Shield. We're not going to get the synergy for it, and I don't really like the gun that much anyways, so we'll dump it. Entire rat blindfolded. I've only done Punch-Out blindfolded. Marine says, I've played 100 hours and still no RR kill. I'll be honest, that doesn't surprise me too much. Because Gungeon is it's a long game, it's a tough game, there's a lot of content to it. You know, honestly, can you discover all the content of the game in 100 hours? I don't know. Maybe you just need a little bit more time. Just keep playing at your own pace, explore. I don't know where the bullet is, so just gonna go kill that guy. Half the time when you're fighting a whiz-bang, oh damn it. Half the time when you're fighting a whiz-bang, they telefrag you. The other half the time you're fighting a whiz-bang, you can't even tell where their bullets are. I'm taking damage, but I really like this strategy of just stop hitting yourself. I know that that's kind of part of the fun of using the fight saber, but I hardly ever use it in this fashion. But I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. No high dragon fire, no mimic gun. I mean, I've only seen mimic gun twice. High dragon fire, that's, you control that, at least. You know, do you want to go fight him? Oh wait, no, high dragon fire is the gun, right? Okay, so that is random. I guess I heard high dragon fire, and in my head I heard high dragon, which is his name, I think. Isn't his name High Dragon? Maybe? Alright, I'm using the, I'm using this, stop hitting yourself reload on enemies that are not annoying. On enemies that are annoying and have a lot of health and don't fire many bullets, they just get shot in the face. Oh! Takes a lot of ammo to kill those jerks. That's just rude. Can't reflect lasers. Oh, but the turtle got him. That's gotta be embarrassing. You are a skeleton lord, and you die to a frickin' turtle. That turtle didn't really even mean to kill you. He was walking through you to get to me, and he's like, no one's gonna stop me from reaching master. Well, this one's slightly more worth it. Wow, that was a loud door opening sound. Let me play you the song of my people. He didn't drop? Oh no, he did drop something. Hello, LJ, my new friend. It's good to see you once again. I should actually learn the full lyrics to that song, because now we got LJ. And I would like to sing him the song of his people. Ooh, completely unnecessary massive amounts of HP and money. Hell yeah. Petition for Abe to never call himself Master again. You will call me Master Abe. Caveman says, one of my last runs I got Junkin, Gold Junk, Baby Good Mimic, Space Friend, Wingman. That's a pretty good combination, especially Junkin, Baby Good Mimic, with lots of junk, or Gold Junk. My reload didn't happen. Why did my reload not come out? Feel a little bit cheated about that one. My whole strategy was hit that reload. I guess I'm trying to do it too quickly. I need to actually wait until I shoot a bullet. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Hey, Ultimate Noob, how's it going? Run so far going just fine. We get RR ring. Holy heck. That's pretty good. It also makes me really want to, well, we gotta pull LJ away. Makes me really want to go and do the bonus floor just so we get another floor to charge our ring. And then we can, swap the finished gun for another gun, for instance. Because we have nothing else that's really high quality, that's a passive. The highest quality passive we have is probably itself. Yeah, so I suppose we should probably just dump it. We'll buy +1 to bullets. I will buy this. There's actually not that much HP on the floor. Buy the key. Open the chest. B bullets, sure. I don't have a charge gun, so I don't really care that much. And sure, let's just do the bonus floor. We'll get another charge in our massive ring of awesomeness and move on from there. So what don't I want? I do not want this. Please. And we will also dump this. Hello? His animation broke. I feel like RNG was made for rainbow rounds. I feel like RNG was made as a placeholder floor for all of the content that they added into the game that didn't make it into the final release that they still wanted to actually use. I feel like that's the point of the floor. Let's use a better gun. Like this, which we haven't touched yet. I sold an item that synergized! What? Fuck. I didn't even think about what it was synergizing with. I just sold like a couple of random items, and apparently I sold whatever bullet bore synergy was. Guys, you let me sell my synergy. Hey Joe, how's it going? Your Twitch app is only showing people who are hosting right now? I mean, the Twitch app is garbage, so honestly, if you have a problem with the Twitch app, my only thought on the matter is, makes sense. A slight nod. Okay, I can buy it. Man, Membrane is a bit of a letdown. I remember when I thought this gun was good. Honestly, it feels like the vampirism does significantly more damage than even just the gun. That was a blank that was far too late to be helpful. That blank was 6 years too late. Should probably use my regular blanks too, because it's not like I can really hold on to them. That's a great dodge. It was a fantastic dodge. You know what? You get a rocket, you get a rocket, you get a rocket, everyone gets a rocket. Now, if only this rocket was, like, good. I don't think this is like some of the worst dodging ever. I think I've just gotten very poor luck with dodging and then having one bullet come directly at me from a specific direction that I couldn't see when I started my dodge roll, and then I got hit. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm just getting absolute poor luck with my dodges. Which is not to say that your dodges have to always be luck involved. Heck no. But it certainly helps. I just want to stop, you know, making a dodge and then hitting the one bullet that was coming at me from that direction, which has happened time and time again so far. Maybe this is what we needed, though, a change in gun. What's weird, though, is that the exotic seems to not actually be, like, knocking enemies around at all, which is strange. I'm not even going to blow that up, because the rat's going to take it and take a charge. So I am just going to ignore it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Give me a better gun. Give me a rat. Playing Noida yet? Nope. When does Noida come out of early access? Then I'll play it. Hey, rat. Hey, Garbo rat, where are you? Where's my Garbo rat? Oh my god. Is he gonna come and steal the junk? Nope. Maybe Garbo rat can't appear on this floor? I bet you he can't appear on this floor. Sir, not appearing on this floor. Alright, well, you know what? Fine, you be that way. I'll go back to my Fight Saber of Destiny. Take this! To answer your question, yes, I did defeat the rat, but the ring should still make him spawn and steal your items. Otherwise, the ring isn't that helpful if he can't take your shit. This guy is not that weak against the Fight Saber, is he? Alright, you know what? I could use another gun. Yeah! Bullet reflect! Bullet reflect! Look, I've been playing a lot of Monolith. I can make these dodges. I'm having a hard time killing this guy. Oh, we got our glass Guan stone. I keep forgetting about that. We gotta be using the Luxon cannon whenever we pop Elder Blank. Drop Elementaler or something? I don't think you need to do that. Maybe you do? Well, not like I can do anything about it right now anyways. You see, I understand that when you have the rat synergy, the rat doesn't come and steal your stuff, but I thought that having the ring overwrote that synergy. But I suppose it doesn't, so that you manually have to make the rat take an item. Otherwise, what would happen is the rat would take all your items when you have the ring, even though that's not what you wanted. So I suppose it does make sense from that perspective to have it work in this fashion. So I guess we will have to drop an item to get the rat to spawn, and it's not going to work. It's not going to spawn right now because we have the rat set. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I thought about it for a minute. I believe it. I can believe it. So let's do that. Let's get rid of... Let's go back to the entrance room. Let's get rid of the gun, because if the rat takes us, honestly, I do not care. And then let's get rid of finish gun. Yeah, you know what? You're right. For once, Chad is right. Hello? Thank you. So we get strafe gun, we get Gungeon. I think that out of these two guns, the strafe gun is the more fun one. Gungeon is the stronger one. I think strafe gun is the cooler one. Because how often do you get to fire mini explosives at enemies? I mean, how often do you get a gun that has essentially infinite ammo and allows you to absolutely obliterate everything in the entire game? Speak to me tomorrow. Oh, God. And you get a gun that makes it so that you basically can never die. AKA Fight Saber. That's a pretty good gun too. I don't even know what hit me. Like I was reloading the Fight Saber, but I still took damage. I remember once when I put a message up on the Steam forums, specifically for, you know, someone from Dodge Roll to take a look at it, and I was basically saying, I don't understand the Huntsman, because when I'm in the middle of my reload, I still take damage, and they explained it to me that, well, I mean, explained to me the best they could. They basically said that the gun is already strong enough, and the Fight Saber has a long enough reload that it's not that the Huntsman is giving you invincibility while the reload bar is up, it's only when the animation is playing. Which made me sad. But you have a gun that is incredibly strong already in the game. You've got the Fight Saber. You don't need the Huntsman to be incredibly OP. You're already OP with this weapon. We got Junkin, by the way. Speaking of... Now, unfortunately, we're not going to have an opportunity to get too much junk, except maybe we will, because we actually do still have the ring that gives us more chests. I mean, that's how that chest spawned in the first place. So if we just keep breaking open those low-tier chests that we get, we might be able to get a pretty high-level Sir Junkin by the end of this. Later. I always die with Fight Saber because I get too self-confident, says Manuk. Well, just don't die then. Oh right, I can't flip a table because it makes this guy bug out. Oh, god damn it. I just have to dodge roll. I forgot that I have table tech stun. I wonder, is he pissed because I broke him? And that's why he pulled out a gun? That'd be pretty cool if by breaking that guy and by leaving him as the last enemy alive, well, I guess literally you have to leave him as the last enemy alive because you can't kill him. But like if you kill all the enemies too fast, he pulls out a gun or something. There's like a big FU to the player. What's that? You're doing a good job? I mean, to be fair, I actually kind of like that idea. I like the idea of making it so that if you're doing well, the game gets harder. Like, oh, what's that? You killed this enemy, but, you know, super quickly? Well, he's got a second phase! But also, you know, I was talking about the Huntsman a little bit ago, but also with weapons like the Fight Saber here, I'm still taking damage on occasion for some reason. And I guess I kind of understand why. It's because the gun doesn't make you invincible. Get out. What's happening is the gun is just making it so that when a bullet hits your AoE, it gets reflected back, but if the bullet hits your AoE and you at the same time, you still take the damage. Which might be a little bit, you know, well, that's not fair, it doesn't make sense, but at least you can understand it. I understand it anyways. Reroll the bullet that can kill the past. You can't get the bullet that can kill the past because I'm playing as Paradox. Paradox has no past, ergo, I cannot get the bullet that can kill the past. It's actually ungettable. She will whistle at me if I try to get it from her, so you can't. Thank you, Turtles. Might have gotten some money from that. I would get the bullet that can kill the past if we could, but we can't, so I won't. I have explosive shots. Hey, Night Dude, thanks for the cheer. Hey, let's also use our Elder Blank at some point. This is for a streamer actually listening to chat. I sometimes listen to chat. Sometimes more than others. Here's the thing. The more difficult a Gungeon run, the less likely I am to listen to chat, because the more I'm concentrating. The more fun of a run I'm having, same thing, because I'm concentrating on the run. I'm having a blast with it. This is a weird run where right now it's easy enough. What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess I know exactly what happened. The bullet spawned inside of me. That's the problem with the fight saber. You gotta let the bullet spawn and then you can reflect it back. You know, in a run like this, I'm just having a good time. I'm a little outside of my comfort zone attacking the bullets with the fight saber, but I will say, it's nice to do this on occasion because I am learning. I'm learning how to use the fight saber properly. You can't be in where the bullet is spawning. You have to let the bullet spawn, then you can actually reflect it back, because if you don't do that, you are going to take damage. So for instance, you know, I'm willing to bet that if I let LJ spawn a bullet and try to reflect it by standing directly under him, he'll probably still hit me, right? No. I thought that's how it would work, but it doesn't work. So there you go. You get him, Junk. He's a junk man. Killing this flippin' dragon. Oh, God. I could have used Science Cannon, but I didn't get to it in time. It's still good. It's still good. Oh, I have heavy boots. I don't have to worry about this garbage. Why is my gun broke? It's like not reloading properly. What the hell's going on with it? It's not shooting properly either. Oh, you know what? I bet you I was standing inside of the you can't shoot zone, but I couldn't tell because of the ice water. And by I bet, I think the answer is of course. Dummy. Hey, Dragon, stop hitting yourself. Oh, I really wanted to see if I could, like, reflect the Knife Man back. That would have been pretty sweet. You think you could do that? Reflect the knife back and then make it yours? I highly doubt so, but that would be kind of cool if by reflecting him back, he became yours. I highly doubt the game would do that, though, because the game doesn't make the skeletons yours when you charm one of those dudes who summons them. It doesn't make the gummy enemies yours when you charm the gummy dude. Everyone's a dude because I forget their actual name. The jam's spent that's not actually a spent because he fires bullets. You know who I'm talking about. Well, no flawless, but that's okay. Didn't get a flawless, but that's okay. Any more chests? No. Any secret rooms? No. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go junkin'. Me and you, junk man. I think we did flawless the harder phase, but I learned my lesson once again on the first phase. Gotta fight saber the bullets after they come out. Black hole gun, great with the daggers. Weirdly enough, black hole gun sucks on DD20 mode on Wallmonger, because the Wallmonger is going to have the two snipers aboard it, and I don't know why this is the case, but I kind of like it that it works this way. The snipers on the Wallmonger in DD20 mode are invincible, And if you pull them off of the wall with the black hole gun, they will still attack you. I kind of love that. Because what's cool about it is they'll attack you from different angles, and it gets really confusing as to what the hell's going on. I killed that guy very quickly. Why was that? Do you think I maybe accidentally, like, tossed a... turtle into it? Because I could have done that. What hit me? Everything is, you know, brightly red colored. I can't actually tell what's going on half the time. I've got the red hue of bullet hell. What is killing me? Later. I do summon the dragon again? Yeah, so if you want to fight the advanced dragon, all you need to do is go and fight the rat. You'll get the serpent from the rat fight, and then when you get the serpent, you go to the dragon, he eats the serpent and becomes super dragon. I guess you don't need to fight the rat, though. You can get the serpent from the egg item. How do you unlock the egg? Do you actually have to have previously beaten the dragon to unlock the egg? Why am I doing so much damage? I'm just like reloading near enemies and they're dying. If you pull the snipers off Wallmonger, can you knock them with Casey like the Bullet King? You know what, Noodle Man? I have no idea. That sounds awesome. I doubt that you can actually do that, but that would be awesome if you could. It would require multiple very specific items in question, but I highly doubt it. To be fair, though, like, I don't understand why the Chancellor allows you to kill the Bullet King in one shot, so maybe it's possible? I guess it depends on why the Chancellor kills the King in one shot. What causes that? Is it an Easter egg? Is it an accident? He was never meant to be a projectile and his stats are set to 9999. I just wanted to push him into the pit. He killed himself on me. I do love accidentally killing enemies by knocking them into pits. It's like, I didn't actually want that to happen. I can't beat this game even with 50% of the bullet hell you're living. I guess I've just done it so many times that bullet hell is second nature. I know what all the rooms are at heart. I also have a billion hours in Gungeon. That definitely helps. I also have the Fight Saber, which definitely helps. If you're looking to beat Enter the Gungeon, get yourself a Fight Saber. You're gonna have a pretty good time. Get yourself the Fight Saber and ABR. Always be reloading. Oh, damn it. I was really hoping to maybe get one more piece of junk. Instead, we got a second type of decoy, which I've got to take. Oh, I can just hold it. All right. Sure. We got decoy and explosive decoy. Why is there not a decoy synergy? Super decoy. The decoyiest of decoys. Later. Also, if I can give you some more advice, whenever you have the decoy, always knock enemies into pits. What tier is Fight Saber? S. It is the highest tier gun. One of them. Because you reflect all bullets back. I mean, it's one of the best frickin' guns in the entire game. Just gonna reflect all of these bullets back. Come on, come get me. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Bullet hell for me is just doing it very well or getting destroyed. I can understand that because for me, it's the same thing in Monolith. It's either I do a very careful, considered, thorough job and I do well, or I just get absolutely destroyed, especially if I have low damage or, you know, no good guns. So honestly, I fully understand that. Makeshift cannon is funnier as like a high tier S rank gun. Makeshift cannon is pretty funny. Especially if you have like bouncing bullets and or remote bullets and you can just like one shot the dragon. Cause I don't think with makeshift cannon you're one shotting the dragon even with the makeshift cannon. You're gonna need something else on top of it. No slowdown. It's like this gun takes a minute to fire after it does its reload. I don't know why. Well, there is our obligatory Fight Saber run. We picked it up early. I don't feel bad about using it. Jam second phase Lich is kind of scary. I think that the second phase is the hardest phase. I think it's the hardest phase because it is the phase that has the most randomized elements. Yes, you do feel bad. Lies! But also, hi Jackman, how's it going? So, I didn't do enough recycling with the Ring of the Rat. I always forget about that one. We could have recycled S-rank gun. We could have recycled the cheese wheel. It's an active item, but it is S-rank. We could have recycled that one. I didn't have any other S-rank items, so we couldn't have gotten the clone. Otherwise, I would have gone for it, but, you know, Antibody is A. Chaos, I think, is A. Even the ring, I think, is green level, so we're not getting clone out of anything that we have, I don't think. But still, good run. We did literally everything. We picked up one item from the Gun Knight set, of course. Decent run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.